Hello, this is Kurt Kohler from the Razor Company, and we're going to demonstrate the L-clip, which secures the handle of the baton or sword into the belt. And give you an example of a deployment here. When we simply move my belt upwards, I deploy my system that quick. Unfortunately, we've had certain body types. The handle can accidentally come out and underneath the belt without the belt being twisted. Doesn't happen that often, small percentage of cases, but to prevent that from happening, we created an L-clip, and you can see it right here. It's a little clip that fastens to the inside of the belt, and what it does, it stops the handle. You can see this. It gets the lip of the handle, and you can't move past that. It stops it from moving out. You're going to find yourself in several situations. Number one, if the handle is above, in a longer sword or baton, the handle will be substantially above the end of the belt buckle. You're going to have to place the L-clip on the opposite side of the belt. It will have to be placed in one of the pinholes on the opposite side of the belt, on the tip side, because it's too long. And you need to have the L-clip, and this is extremely important. The most important thing about this L-clip needs to be within the first inch or two. You can see this, there's the L-clip, at the end, or within an inch or two at the tip of the handle. If the handle is 4 or 5 inches above that L-clip, it will not secure the handle. We've tested this 1,000 times. Again, if the handle is too high above the L-clip, it will not secure the handle. The butt end needs to be within the first inch or two of that L-clip. Extremely important. So, position number one. The L-clip can be beneath, below the belt buckle, can be at the thick end of the belt buckle area, or in some cases, if you have a very short sword or baton, you're going to have to punch a little hole right in this area here to attach, and would be dead center to attach the L-clip. We also give you, in some cases, the screw is either too short or too long. So in the case we have alternate screws, we give you a longer one. In some cases that screw might be a little bit too long. We give you some washers to shim that up, to put inside here, and put it on the inside of the belt or underneath the L-clip. Don't put it on top of the L-clip. In other words, don't put any of the washers between the machine screw and the face of the L-clip. Put it underneath the L-clip. Okay, let's take a look at another scenario. Let's take a look at the situation where the handle of the sword or baton extends way above the belt buckle. In this case, you can see here, if you can visualize this is around me, no person in it, of course. And in this case, we have the L-clip to the right of the buckle. Before, it was to the left, and it was attached to this very thick part. All right, so now we have the L-clip to the right. Now this clip is going to move back and forth as you tighten and loosen it. Here it's always stationary. So you're going to want to put it in a position that gives you enough flexibility when you move this back and forth that it's not going to move off the end. And again, if you loosen this, it can move off the end and around from the butt end of the sword or baton. That'll do you no good. If the L-clip is down here, it's not attaching to the handle. So now we have the handle, as you can see. The L-clip is right here, within an inch or two of the butt end. If you have a situation, and I'll show you how this works, for deployment, you're twisting the belt buckle up, or the belt in that area, and what it's doing is it is moving that clip out of the way. It allows the handle to come outwards. And at that point, it's going to spring into your hand for immediate deployment. If you have a situation where when you place the sword into the containment system, you always load the sword into the containment system with the belt buckle facing upwards. Very simple. When you load this in, if the handle is right in between this area where it's just a little bit above the belt buckle. Again, it needs to be at least 2 inches, preferably 3 or 4. Or it's kind of down inside here. You need to move it. And you'll move the containment clips, including the stop clip, up or down on the length of the belt. Very simple to do. It takes 5 minutes. And then you will move the handle. The handle will move either down, so it's right about here, which will work fine, or you're going to move it up so it's 4 or 5 inches above. Just a matter of adjusting it. Very simple to do, very easy to do. But again, very important, the clip, the L-clip, absolutely, positively, has to be at the end, the butt end of the baton or the sword. It needs to be around this area here. Preferably right about here is perfect. If it gets too close to the edge, it could slip off or the tip could get caught in here. So you're better off to have it about here in this area. You can move it a little bit. You might be able to move it to here and be fine. But if you start to move it past in this area or beyond, this tip, the tip of the sword or baton is going to slip out. It's not going to hold it. So again, it must be within the first inch or 2 of the baton or sword butt end of the handle. Should you have any questions, please call us at razorrazor.com. Come to the website and contact us. Again, this is a very easy, simple system to use. It was designed for entry-level law enforcement, military, so it has to be easy and easy to adjust. Again, if you have any questions, please contact us at Razor Razor. Thank you.